Hey everyone, it's Gretchen here, Catnpaws. So I'm still working on my organization. I just want to show you I got all my paper stacks together and I want to organize them and put them in my Kallax unit. I'll show you that real quick, but first of all, I got a puppy in my lap, so I have to scooch with her. That's some Teresa Collins stuff I got on a D-stash. This I actually got, I think at AC Moore in this one, but it matched the stuff there, and then on the other side there is this. I don't know, has some chipboard buttons and some tags and whatnots in there. So, and then there's some Bow Bunny in there as well. And I need to figure out how I want to sort that because it's kind of, you know, thick and clunky in the middle. But let me scooch you around here with a puppy in my lap. Okay, so I pulled out my wire basket. Moving some stuff for you that had my dyed papers in it. I have some glassine bags. I put through the color mixture and some tracing paper. I don't know how much I like this color, but I think it would go well with a more antique or distressed looking journal. Then I have some lighter glassine bags. I have some graph paper. I have some, this is parchment. Some grass. And some regular. And then I have more here. More parchment. Some dyed papers. Some paper I pulled out of some pad of paper and put through the water bath. And my stencil, and my tracing pad. I actually got that at Michael's for, it says 19 cents, but I think I paid like 3 cents for it. And it comes like that. And then I have some scraps and stuff here. Yeah, it's kind of really shoved down in there. And then I have, this is one of my first paper pads I had that I picked up a Tuesday morning. And I don't like all the skulls and stuff on it, but I like some of the paper, and it's almost a magazine filling. Then I have a scrap pack, and then I have some birthday paper I want to keep together because it's birthday paper. That way I can make cards out of it. So I'll move this out of the way. And here you can see the drawers that I want to stick my paper in. And I did put the paper, I took some various pads and built them up, and I got about 35 pads of various thicknesses. Some had, you know, they were scrapbooks, some was the thinner 80 sheet papers. Some had paper out of it, some was brand new. So that's where I'm going to stick my paper at, and it'll give that base. So I'm thinking like Christmas in one, Halloween, Valentine's Day in another one, every day in another one. That kind of thinking is what I'm thinking about. So I figured I'd just show you. Let me scooch back. Some of my collection, just a fun video. Might not be for everybody. I'm going to fast forward through some of this. And that way I don't bore you. I won't go through everything. I'll just show you some of my favorite pads. Before I get started on that though, I will show you some other stuff. This was in my basket, my wire basket. I got this from some website, and they sent, I ordered the cat, but they gave me that one free in their, let's take one out. Fancy Pants glitter cuts. I don't know what to do with them, but I really like the kitty cat one, so I got it. I think I ordered these two. It was the cat and, there we go, in the Halloween one. And the people threw in an extra one for free. Very nice. This paper I picked up at Tuesday morning. It's all the same design. I took it out of its original packaging and put it in an older bag I had. So I'll put those back in. And I tell you, this Luna, she just doesn't want to get off my lap. Here's another one, same, Tuesday morning. And has the grid on one side and a better grid on the other. I think that's cute. It was pink paisley. I picked this up from, I think, a cherry on top, Once Upon a Time. And I have some other various Halloween papers in there. So this stuff I'm going to have to kind of go through and sort and figure out what I want to do with it. This I got at Hobby Lobby. It's the ledger paper. But then I stuck some extra paper I had got up in the single sheets and stuck it in here so nothing would happen to it. So that's like Christmas and ledger paper. Then I have some Stampin' Up. Some more Stampin' Up. And then I have some Authentique and Color Book and Anna Griffin and all that good stuff. So quite a stack. This is mostly all my paper, almost all of it. I have a couple other pads that I have in my desk behind me, and I actually have a couple pads I got to haul yet that I picked up at Tuesday morning. So up here I have these envelopes. These are great. I gotta stick them somewhere, and there's Luna. She finally got off my lap. All right, let me flip through a couple of these just so I can show you in case it's like something, oh, I wouldn't mind getting that. And I'll tell you where I got them at. I have some Hot Buys mixed in here. This was from Michael's. I think you can still get this one. This is the confetti. How cute is it? I love this pad. And I have duplicates. It's the English Rose Garden against the Hot Buy. I'll show you when it's open when I get to it. The antique sheet from We Are Memory Keepers. I still find this pad on occasion. I found it at AC Moore, and I still find it at Tuesday morning here and there. I have a 6x6 that matches it. One-sided. I think this would make a very pretty journal. Has some 6x6 squares in it. This was gifted to me from Amelia, and it is the Farmer's Market. This is one with some really cool tags in it. I never found this one, and I'm so glad she sent it to me. These have these cut apart tags. How cute. They have the holes in them, and you just go ahead and cut them apart, and they're already tagged and ready to go. Yes, that is my hand. Underneath there, my thumb, my finger right there. There's some more cut aparts. Some seed packets. This was from Hobby Lobby. This was on clearance. I got it for $4.99. I just picked it up. I don't live near Hobby Lobby, so this was last time I was there. This is when I got it. That was back, what, February? You see there is cooking utensils. And cherries and spoons, utensils, etc. Mixing, measure, mix, and stir. This was the same deal. Got it for $5 at Hobby Lobby. Josephine's Miscellany. A lot of instruments. I still want to do a music journal, which I still have yet to get to. But it has different musical instruments and backgrounds, music notes. This I picked up at Hobby Lobby. See, I paid $1.99. It is Color Book. I've had this one for a while. So every time I get up, Ollie's. I see Hobby Lobby, it's at Ollie's. Every time I go to Ollie's, I just see what they have in the scrapbook area. This is hopscotch. I like it's double-sided, and it's not really, it's not cardstock, but it's not super thin either, so it's great. And for $1.99, you can't go wrong. This was another Hot Buy at Michael's. I think they still have this one the weekday. It's more like a planner. I actually made a journal for pretty polka dots in this and sent it to her. Another color book. This is in homespun. This was an Ollie's purchase as well. Double-sided. I really like this pad. I think I have two of them. Yes, no. This is Modern Millinery. Millinery. I got this at Walmart. Again, it's double-sided. I don't know what. I think it was $10. $5 or $10. And I have another homespun. Harvest Boutique. Again, the Hot Buy at Michael's. It hasn't been that long since I've seen this one, so I'm pretty sure they still have them floating around. It is a scrapbook pad. And then I have some Jim Holtz. This is in the Wallflower pad. Can you still get this? I'm not sure. I think I got it at Joann's. His paper is double-sided, and it actually gives you, it breaks down to, I think, 3x4s, and then it goes 6x6. Oh, then there's like some 2x2 squares. I think everybody has seen this pad one time or another. It is scrapbook. And then this is one of my thicker ones I got at Joann's. It's the Heirloom Stack by DCWB, and it goes open sideways, and it's the thinner paper. This side will run through the water bath to stain the other side, because it's, you know, one-sided, and it's bright white. So that's some of those. In this area, I have nothing but Christmas. Which showing my box. This is American Crafts, The Color of Memories. This was a Tuesday morning purchase. Scrapbook. This was a Hot Buy at Michael's. Married Everything. This was a leftover pack of some scrap I put in a bag, and it has, you know, different things in there. And whatever's left of the stickers. This is the tidings. I got this at Tuesday morning. It was kind of mixed matched. And it was a nice find though. But then I have another bag of papers. This is from Amelia as well. She's on YouTube and she has a Instagram page. Some more mixed paper. And then we have Save Freeze. This was a Hot Buy at Michael's. Again, cardstock. And I have another one of those Color Memories. North Pole Gazette. Hot Buy at Michael's. This is one of the thick 180 sheets. This was at Christmas time. Christmas Noel by Recollections. Thinner paper. And then I get into some more authentique. I think I got this at a cherry on top. This was the Vintage Christmas. You know, authentique's probably my favorite paper, period. And their paper's double-sided for the most part. Very festive. So this was last year's. Christmas Lodge. Again, this was from Tuesday morning. Scrapbooking. I like this paper. It feels good in the, on the fingers. It feels very sturdy. Another Vintage Christmas. This was the die-cut paper pad from Michael's. It was a Hot Buy. And you can see everything there is a die already cut out, just popped out. You just have to use it. Then I get into some more paper. I got that in a D-stash, Authentique. And then, okay, I have some Project Life, and then it goes back to Christmas. Vintage Christmas. And I have a sticker sheet. And then I have Save Freeze from another year. Michael's. All about Christmas. I got this at Joann's. This is DCWB and is a thin paper. And then it just goes on to the Hot Cocoa and another Authentique. And then one of those thick pads. So that is my Christmas. I'll show you my Halloween. So before I show you my Halloween paper, I will show you, I stuck all my Christmas paper in there, and there is some more space at the top for some more paper. Got all that right there. Good 4 fingers worth. And I put all those plastic bags in there with the various components, collections I have. So they're kind of quite bulky. So if I get through one of those collections, I'll get some more space. So that's good. And then you can see down there's all my paper pads. All right, I'll show you Halloween. I'll scoot you over. Okay, this I picked up at AC Moore is the Love Nicole. This is a cardstock pad that is double-sided. Retro, vintage. To me, it reminds me of. I love that pattern. This is from Michael's. And it is cardstock. And then I have this one from Michael's Recollections brand. And it's down to the last few sheets in it. Has a lot of treatment, glitter. And then I have this Bed and Breakfast. This was last year's Michael's. Whoops. And I got it after Halloween for, I don't know, 70% off, 80% off. I want to say it was probably more 80. Because I really wasn't a fan of the pad. But 80%. You only get it for a couple dollars then. Okay, and that's pretty much Halloween. I'll show you my Valentine's Day. This is Authentique Sweetheart. You can see I got that at Tuesday morning. And then I got this online. Authentique Adore. Comes with a flap. Double-sided. So that is those. And then I have Authentique Fabulous. It's double-sided too. And then I get into a lot of these packs here that I got at Tuesday morning. And they're Christmas and Halloween and every day. The Primrose stock. This was from Michael's in the regular paper department. The Color Box Ombre stacks. I got all these. Oops, for $1.99. I got this at Hobby Lobby, the Wild and Free, and I have a matching kit that goes with it. See, that was $3.75 for 80 sheets. And this is the thinner paper. Back to Christmas on all the same sheets. I got that at Tuesday morning. It's just cut parts. Happy Camper. Another Christmas. 7 Gypsies. I have a paper kit from Authentique. I think it's Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. This one open. I'll show you. No, that's the one I showed earlier. This shot. And then I have this masculine color block. I got at Ollie's. It's just cardstock. All in more man and neutral colors. For $1.99. This I just picked up at AC Moore, Snow Day by Creative Paper, and it's in 2 halves. I have Very Merry Christmas, Hocus Pocus, So Happy Together. For the record, I have 2 of those. Season's Greetings, The Apothecary Emporium. For the record, 2. Some key paper, tissue print. Some boot paper, which is boot. Oh, I have the Haunted Hollow from somebody. This is cardstock. Arsenic and Lace. Halloween. Wintertime, and I have another kit I cut up and put the extras in there. Some Nickel Brown. A Wintertime kit. A vintage Valentine's Day from Recollections. Love Story. This is Go Bunny. Be Mine. Some miscellaneous. Oh look, I have some more Christmas paper. Classic Christmas. I have it in this bag with some other loose papers. Some bingo. Spring. Springtime. Easter. Happy Easter. An authentique. It says Utopia, but it's actually refreshed. There we go. Again, some miscellaneous. I have authentique Seafarer. Get away. Some miscellaneous. There's the Wild and Free kit. I got a Hobby Lobby. It matches the pad. I got that online. The Simple Stories Easter. Some Reset Girl. Authentique Dame. I got that online. Authentique Honor. Victoria Gardens. Sweet Baby. And Go Bunny. So that pretty much wraps up my paper. I showed you all that earlier. That's the ones I went through. And so I'm just going to go ahead and continue sort and put them away. And I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, I'm just finishing up here. I was going through these papers, separating them from everyday and from Christmas. And fall Halloween. And so I'm putting these in the bag. These are the papers that Amelia sent me. And they're just so pretty. Thought I'd just show them again because they're so pretty. It's like I want to use them, but I don't know if I can. I do want to use them though because they're just, you know, lovely. Some dots and stripes, and then some fall. Look how pretty those are. So I'm just gathering it all up. I'll show you real quick. Love these. Then I have some Halloween papers here. I got it Hobby Lobby, I think, or AC Moore. So let me put those in the bag. And I'll stick them in their respective drawer or door, however you want to look at it. It's going behind the door. I think that's most of my loose. I might have one more bag of loose I need to go through. But they might be everyday papers. So I'll show you real quick. I decided here to do every day. I still have a couple more to put in there. Still have some sitting over there. And then I went with Christmas there. I went with Halloween, Valentine's, Easter there. And then I separated all my authentique out and put it in there so I know where it's at because I want to get more into making things with authentique. I get less paper crackage that way when I use. I love the other paper pads and I'll use them, but I just have a rough time sometimes with them. So, so that's what I got going on. That was my paper organization and collection flip through. I had a lot of fun doing it. Hopefully you enjoy the video and get a couple giggles out of it. And thanks for joining me. Be on the lookout for the next one. Bye.